if I was to ask any Pokemon fan who's Ash's best Pokemon, you're definitely going to get a bunch of different answers. Some might say one of the Pokemon Ash has changed forms with, for example, Ash Greninja, or even recently, Mega Lucario. Some might go with one of his more gag-like comedic Pokemon, like Gearball or Oshawott, or even maybe one of his hard hitters, like Crocodile or Infernape. I mean, some will say Pikachu, let's be honest. And if you say Pikachu, then you're boring. Do better. But what if I told you that all the Pokemon mentioned were actually his best Pokemon? You might be thinking, who could it be? I mean, well, you're not because of the title and thumbnail, but let's pretend you are for a second. You must be really confused as to who Ash's best Pokemon could be. Ranks. Who's Ash's best Pokemon? Okay, I'll shut up. It's Charizard. We all know it's Charizard. And no, I'm not basing this off how much I like Charizard personally, or how good he is in the games. I'm actually sick of him in the game. Why did he get 2 Megas, a Gigantamax form, and was the ace Pokemon of a champion, while Infernape still has nothing? Sorry. But I'm basing this off how enjoyable Charizard was on Ash's journey, and how much of an impact he made. Of course, this is subjective, and can easily be proven that any other Pokemon fit the criteria of Ash's best Pokemon. But I'll explain, guys, don't worry. And I mean, it shouldn't be hard. 90% of his competition are unevolved Pokemon. Gen 5 was the worst for this. Why did he have all 3 starters and none of them fully evolved? Man, Ash just stinks, bro. Let's just get into the video. Ash stumbles onto Charmander after he was abandoned in the rain in the middle of the forest. The rain is important here because if Charmander loses the flame on his towel, then he dies. Yeah, no, I'm not making that up. That doesn't sound too kid-friendly to me. I mean, to be honest, we do have a Drifblim who kidnaps kids, so I guess we have bigger fish to fry here. But Ash heroically saves Charmander from his cruel trainer who abandoned him there, and took him on his journey to help him become a Pokemon Master. And they eventually run into the guy who left Charmander behind. And he tries to catch him again. Can he do that? Is that legal? But Charmander pushes the ball away and then literally gives him 3rd-degree burns. And then Pikachu nearly kills the man. Yeah, kill him! And might I say Charmander is top 3 cutest Pokemon Ash has owned, so that's just extra bonus points. I mean, look at him. I just want to squish his cheeks. They sound so cute. I want him. But after some time passes with Ash and Charmander, he eventually evolves into Charmeleon, which is great, normally, because he turns into a little shit. I mean, he never listens to Ash at all. He just burns him, and then he tried to kill Paris. Hey man, that is fucked up. Paris is 4 times weak to fire. Someone needs to save him. That is fucked up. And the way he evolves into Charizard is hilarious. Aerodactyl is doing things to Ash. How did he get into this position with Aerodactyl anyway? But Aerodactyl says something in Pokemon language. Maybe he called him a bitch or something. I don't know.
So what? You fat, you ugly, and you stink, monkey. Shut up with your ugly ass. What you think?
But we all know Charmeleon did not take that lightly, because he literally evolved. He wanted his spin back so badly, the dude deadass evolved to beat him. How is that not GOAT activities right there? He then throws the most important match of Ash's life at that point, but we will ignore that. We are pushing the GOAT agenda here. I was heated though when he done that. I was so mad. But he made up for it later when Ash faced Gary in the Johto League. This match is huge. This is Ash's first rival ever, and he runs into him in the Johto League. You couldn't ask for a bigger stage than this. But Ash is in a bad situation. He's down to 1 Pokemon left, while he still has to fight Gary's 3 Pokemon. Ash sends out Charizard, who clears out Scizor with ease. He then has to face Golem, and yeah, it's wraps for Charizard. There's a 4 times weakness to Rock.
Golem, use magnitude!
What the fuck did he just say? Did he just use a ground type move on a flying type? The same flying type that's 4 times weak to Rock, which is Golem's main type. Okay, yeah, man. I need a break, bro. I need a minute, man. Just give me a second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Where was we? Oh, yeah, Golem. Yeah, he lost to 1 Dragon Rage. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get into the main part of this. Charizard then has to face Blastoise, Gary's last Pokemon. Gary, you just have to use 1 water type move.
Blastoise, rapid spin now!
Blastoise. You know what? Whatever, man. This is why Oak forgets your name at the start of every Kanto game. You failure.
You can never make it. You're supposed to be a dinner man, serving dinner to the students in the secondary school. You are a failure. You can never make it.
The fight starts to get intense as Charizard's on the back foot, so Charizard starts to use Flamethrower on the floor around Blastoise. Blastoise counters by cooling the field down, which then shows them battling in the smoke. And then they just start going toe to toe with each trainer's demand. And this is fire! Top 5 Pokemon battles of all time. Is that crazy to say? Charizard then hits Blastoise with a seismic toss, which then faints him, meaning Charizard won and beat 3 Pokemon at once to clutch it. Come on, man, that's too easy. And that's not even talking about Charizard beating a legendary, or him coming back in the Gen 5 anime and carrying Ash and his sorry-ass team. And he came back to beat Iris's Dragonite. He ain't shown up for 3 generations and put belt to arse on a pseudo-legendary, simply because he wanted that smoke. No Pokemon Ash has caught is doing what Charizard did for Ash. He made the show more entertaining, had the best development a Pokemon has had in the entire show, and made Ash a much better Pokemon trainer, giving him tons of experience. The moments Charizard produced in the show easily make up for his earlier behaviour issues. And those behaviour issues is what made Charizard's development and relationship with Ash so fun to watch as it progressed throughout the show. Ash has some incredible Pokemon, which I think are definitely close to Charizard's level, but I think it's clear that they put a lot of effort into Charizard, and for it to be an enjoyable Pokemon, kinda like what they do in the games. It's not just the development that Charizard has, it's the bond he has with Ash. He was the first Pokemon to disobey Ash, the way he did, and you could tell that affected Ash and the way he bonded and treated his Pokemon after that. Seeing a character learn from their previous mistakes is always a nice callback to the past, and really reflects on Ash's improvements. I mean, he literally created a new Mega Evolution from just his bond with Greninja. That's something he never would have been able to do if it wasn't for Charizard. Besides Pikachu, you can tell Charizard is the first Pokemon Ash really truly had a bond with. Even N, the guy who's obsessed with freeing Pokemon and talking all about their bonds, even recognised the bond Ash had with Charizard when he first saw him. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think is Ash's best Pokemon? I don't think there's really any wrong answer. He has so many good Pokemon, except for Pikachu. But before I end the video, I just want to say that I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I'm nearly halfway there already because of your incredible support. So please consider subscribing and liking the video. It would mean a whole lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.